Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jalen Dawes, of course, and this is Jalen Unplugged. Today, once again, we're going to be trading gold. So let's go ahead and jump right onto the charts. Let me turn this off to not confuse us. So it looks like we're finally getting our buying potential back. Let's see. It looks like we're hitting a slight zone, but overall, we are bullish. It's just weak candles. I don't know. Let's see. So we just broke this high here. We could be coming just to make another setup and then continue to push because there's a zone right here. Let's see. Because there's a zone right there. It could be making a nice lower high and then continue to push to the upside. We have our lower low here. Came up, made it a lower high, making a new lower low, and then continue to push up. That's what I would like to see. So technically, we don't have a setup yet. I would need to see another big impulse push up, and then we'll be catching whatever when it comes down. But this is also another good spot here. But I would like to see it hold above this zone, make a new setup for the buy side, and then we just take that. That's what I like right now. Yeah. Because we broke all these highs. So we're definitely bullish, making a lower high, and continue to push up. So what I would like to see happen. Since we broke all these highs here, now we're sitting above. I would like to see it break above here, come back down, and then continue up. Oh, my phone. But yeah, so that's what I would like to see happen. It is 6:46, so it's still early. So we got more than enough time for this to form. So I would want to see all of this get taken out, basically. Because as of right now, this is the only setup. And I really don't want to take that. I'd rather a fresh, clean setup. So this is really like the only setup right now. And so we just gotta wait for a new setup to be formed. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything too clear on where it wants to go. Like not even a sell side would make sense. Yeah, I like that. So lower high, higher high. Try to make a new high, couldn't. So it fell off and now it's breaking back up. I would like to see a big impulse move to the upside. That's what I would like to see. So we're gonna wait and see what happens if it makes a new setup. Hopefully it does. And we'll just continue from there. Okay guys, so it's a couple minutes before opening and we had a huge drop here. So I would like to see what happens, because technically it didn't break this low. So we could very much have a push to the upside. So I'm going to wait and see if we get a buy setup, because we didn't break this low here. We're still holding that low. So I would definitely like to see a good push to the upside. But if anything, we will just wait and see a sell setup take place. But as of now, we're just waiting. We're not going to take anything, because it could very much go either way, because we have this downtrend here that needs to be broken, and then it'll form an upside position. But we also had this uptrend broken, and this would pretty much be that setup for push to the downside. But I'm not willing to take this just because it's one huge candle. So I would rather wait and see what happens after opening, because we also do have news at 8:30. So it could be a setup that forms after that. So I'm just waiting and seeing. Not in a rush for this setup, honestly. It's not clean to me, at least. I would much rather wait and see what happens. Yeah, I would much rather wait and see what happens, because we had the downtrend broke right here, and then it just came to push it back down, filling this gap here. So now we technically have no gaps left behind. So it'll just be us taking whatever gap it were to leave at this point. So we're just waiting to see it break this to bring us out of this downtrend here and push up. So that's pretty much what we're waiting for right now. Okay, guys, so we broke above this trend line here. So at this moment, we are just waiting for a clean setup, which we might not get until after 8:30. But with how big these candles are right now, we might have to wait till 8:30 to get a clean setup going. Just might have to. Alright, guys, so it is 8:28, so the news candle is about to open. But so far, I mean, buys looks good, but there's no clear entry whatsoever. So that's really what we're just waiting for is our signal to go ahead and get in for buys. But buys is definitely what I'm looking for today. I mean, this zone looks decent, but it just wasn't a strong enough push up for me to want to take that zone. But it does look like this zone is holding. But we don't guess around here, man. I rather clear confirmation. And that's definitely not it. So it could want to come back down. But there's just no telling when it's going to stop. I'm not using this as a stop loss. That's crazy. That'd be a huge stop loss. So we're just waiting. There's no clear setup yet. So that's just what we're waiting for. Could delete this one and mark this. So we have an eye on this here, but we're just waiting because nothing has shown me clear confirmation that we want to continue up, but I do see it going up, if that makes sense. Like, it just all makes sense for it to go up, but I like clear confirmation. This is like the only trade idea that I see, but not confident enough in that setup. That's not even a B minus setup, honestly. But I don't know. So far this is all I see. So we're just waiting. It's still early. It's 8:41, so anything can happen. But this is like the only trade idea that I've had since we've gotten on the computer that's like somewhat playing out for buys at least. Anything else that has happened so far couldn't predict it whatsoever, but this is like the only thing that I could have seen happening. But I just didn't like the small push that it did to the upside. I would have liked to see a bigger push. So that's why we didn't take this trade here. But I don't know. I mean, it's playing out, so good thing that we were able to see it, but I definitely would have liked to see a bigger push to the upside and then retrace back and down into it and then take that trade instead. But it is what it is. Can't trade every day. So we're just waiting, and if we don't see a good setup, we're just not going to trade today. That's all it's going to be. Okay, guys, so right now we are tapping into that 15-minute demand. So we're kind of just waiting to see a reaction. I'm not expecting anything too crazy. I don't even think it will really make a setup off of this zone. But we are just going to wait and see what happens. I mean, it could make a setup. I mean, we do have a trend line. So anything can happen. But I don't know. If it invalidates this zone, I think I'm just going to be done for today. But if it holds and makes a setup, then we'll go ahead and just shoot our shot with that setup. Because it is now 9:35. A little bit later into the trading day for me. I normally would have a trade placed by now, or at least know what I want to take. So I don't know. We're just patiently waiting at this point. 5 minutes before that closes. Yeah, so I don't know. We're just waiting to see what happens. There's a gap down here that just got filled. I don't know. So we're just patiently waiting to see what happens. Well, this took a turn. We look kind of bearish now, bro. So like as you can see, we're still on downtrend here. Still on downtrend here. On a 4 hour, it was making an uptrend, but we are breaking lows. So I don't know, man. I mean, unless it holds this, it would literally have to hold this. Damn, I don't know. Like that, I guess. I don't know. It's looking kind of shaky because it didn't break this high here. Like a sell wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because we could take that. But I would like to see on the higher time frame that we break under this at least before thinking about sells. I would want to break under this at least. Because this zone is holding unless it makes a new setup right now. Because it's broken out and came back in. Real indecisive gold. You don't know what you want to do, boy. Oh, see, and this is why we stay patient, bro. It's exactly why we stay patient. The hour closes in 16 minutes. And this hour candle is going to make or break today. This 10 o'clock candle. Because it truly doesn't know where it wants to go right now. Because we broke up and it should not have came back under here. And now it's sitting down here. And we got 15 minutes for the hour to close. 15 minutes for the 30 to close. And this 15-minute candle is about to close bearish in the zone. So it could be giving us a fresh setup, or it's going to sell off. But it looks like it's holding this trend line. I would really like for it to hold this trend line and make a fresh setup for a buy. But we shall be back. Okay, so we've broken under. So now the only setup that I would take would be off of this gap up here. This gap up here would be the only thing I'll be willing to take. So my trade will look something like this. Stop loss right above. TP somewhere down here is what I would look to take at this very moment. Yeah. So I like this setup here. Broke the lows here. Strong push. All candles matching. I like this. This looks good. Haven't broken these highs. Overall on 15 didn't break this high. So I like this, and we just took out these buyers here. So sellers look like they're in control once again. So I really like this setup. Really clean setup. and we have the EMA on our side. Yeah, I like this. Turn the risk up a little bit. Okay, so I went ahead and set my limit. So we're taking the beginning of this gap and we took it to the swing high here. It looks pretty good on a higher time frame. We have here the break of structure. So, I mean, it looks good to me. Because here we didn't break, and then we broke this one and took it to about the same spot here. So I would like to see it drop further down. And we didn't break this high here. Came up, tried to break it, but couldn't. It fell back down again. So I would like to see it come up, tap into my trade, and sell off. Just following basic market structure. Okay, so overall, the sell bias looks better than the buy. As you can see, like from the higher time frame, we are failing to make new highs. So we had a pullback, broke up, came back down, and barely broke the high. So as you can see here on the overall higher time frame, we are breaking highs here, but we are now failing to make new highs and we're continuing to drop. So I think this zone here is pushing us back down just because we were coming up close to it here and it just failed to make new highs. So failed here and then failed once again. So we are taking the sell bias and we will hopefully be able to capture a trade here. I would like to see a new setup for him here, but if not, we'll just wait for our top setup up here. But a new setup down here would look even better. It would definitely look a lot better. And our zone would be smaller. We'll be able to take the zone right here with shorter stops. But we shall see. We'll be able to have shorter stops up here. It would just look better overall, making actual market structure. If it were to come up here, fail to break the high, and then continue back down. But market's going to do what it want to do, so all we can do is wait. Okay, so the 30 has 19 minutes to close. So what I would like to see is it stretch and then pull back. Because we broke the low down here, failed to make a new high. Where here, we held the low, made a new high, but it just failed to do that. So I would like to see it stretch and close down. Okay, so it looks like we're about to get tapped into this trade. So let's see what happens. Alright, guys. So I decided to just take it from my original entry point just because the setup still looked good. Jew, chill. The setup still looked good, so I decided to just take it from my original entry. I just thought the second entry would have been a good entry point as well because we had a little bit of consolidation, and I thought it would have been strong enough to build us a support there to push it back down. But looks like it wasn't strong enough. So we just took it from our original entry point. All right, guys. So it came up and it took us out. And I'm glad that we adjusted our stops just because we would have been out for a lot more. So overall, we minimized our risk, and so we only lost $1,100 compared to the I think 700 we would have lost. So I think we lost just like another 300 here on this second trade. So overall, can't be mad at it. It is what it is. We've seen what we've seen, and it looks like buys overall was the play. Um, but it just didn't give us the correct entry that we were looking for the buy setup. So we can't be upset about that. Overall, I'm okay with how we performed today. I really can't be upset. Um, I executed exactly how I should have. It's just the market was against me today. So can't be upset about that. It is what it is. But we will come back next week because it's Thanksgiving week. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Please like, comment, subscribe, and remember, stay unplugged. Deuces.